Congratulations on your recent purchase of Window Wonders. My name is Susie Brandon, and you know, sometimes they call me Susie Homemaker. And that's because I make all these beautiful designs with the windows and more. This is what it looks like. We're going to show you how to do all your various treatments here today. It's real easy. Now this is what it looks like. It's flexible, it's durable. Use it as a mock headboard. You can even use it as an inverted bay window. Yet remember, it's even lightweight enough to hang it up. All we're going to do is simply take a coffee cup hook and screw it in. Can you do that? I think so too. Now, if you have existing rods, all you're going to do is simply take a cable tie or even a trash bag tie and hook it directly onto the rod. Now work with what you have. You can even do that for your shower valance as well, which is also a pretty design. If you happen to have Venetian blinds or verticals, all you're going to do is simply take an elongated screw so it doesn't abut directly to the wall. Now, they're 36 inches. That is a standard window size. However, if you happen to have a large picture window, even a large bay window, sliding glass doors, all you're going to do is simply connect them together with cable ties or even your trash bag ties. Just remember one thing for me, please. If you have it hanging down like this, please do not cut off your finishing loops, okay? We want to use those. You can use them on the top and on the bottom. Now, that's to make it whatever size. If you should happen to move, all you're going to do is take your tie backs off, extend it back to its original 36 inches all over again, and once again, you haven't lost anything. Now, if you happen to have smaller windows, you do the same thing, like for the bathroom or for the kitchen window. All you're going to do is take your wire cutters. Don't use your scissors because you will tear them up. Go straight down the center just like so. Hook it together with your tie backs, and you're now at your size. Once again, if you should move, take it down, take your tie backs back off, extend it back to its original 36 inches all over again, and once again you can use it time and time again. And that's what's so special about it. It makes sense. Dollars and cents. Okay, now you can use any kind of fabric you have a fancy for. If you like your sheets, you can use a color-coordinated bedroom with that as well. You know how the kids are? They like all the characters that are on television. Why not put that up on the window? When the kids get tired of it, throw it on the bed. You know, it's nice, it's dirty, throw it in the washing machine. It's no problem. Now, you can use any kind of fabric you want. If you use any fabric from 36 to 60 inches at the fabric store. I happen to like 44 or 45 inches because I think it has a nice fullness to it. Okay? Now find a flat surface. If you don't happen to have a table, it's okay. Don't panic. You can use it on the floor or on the bed as well. Fold it in half lengthwise, just like this. Now when we're at home, we're not, so you're going to do it this way and I'm going to do it this way. Find the center. So you're going to fold it in half widthwise, okay? Now, fold it in half. We're going to start from the center when you're at home. Remember this. And all you're going to do is simply scrunch your fabric up just like that and loop it through. It's that easy. Remember, the bigger the loop, the bigger the poof. That's what my girlfriend told me. She's got a little boy. I wonder why. Okay. However, if you'd like a cascading effect, you can do one long and one short, alternating. But for right now, we're going to do them all about the same. Now, if you want to as well, you can even stuff these. You can take newspapers, recycle old newspapers. In fact, you can even use dry cleaners bags. Why not use paper towels? Work with what you have. Don't drive yourself crazy. Now, 2 rules of thumb we must follow. First rule of thumb is no sewing. Yes, we love that. Second rule of thumb is tuck it in. So all you do is tuck it in. No, I didn't say suck it in. I said tuck it in, okay? So watch this. All you're going to do, remember how we find the edges. We folded it in half, right? All we're going to do is simply come through with our hand just like this, pull one forward, and pull one backwards, and tuck your edges in just like that. Isn't that pretty? You see how easy that is? Let's do it again. All right? I should have someone come up from the audience out there to do this, but since we don't have anyone, I guess I have to do it all here today myself. Oh, well, I guess that's what Susie Homemakers are about these days. 1990s, right? All right, pull it out just like this. Now, if we're just going to do a basic valance, that means that we're not going to have any fabric hanging down, right? Right. So, all you're going to do is just make sure it covers up all your finishing loops like so. Now you're going to have about 6 inches of leftover fabric on the other side. Find a hole and, that's right, tuck it in. And there you go. You now have a lovely valance. This is a balloon valance, okay? Now let's make a little variation here. How about if we do a circle end, all right? All we're going to do is simply extend this just a little bit, fan it out just like so. Come on the bottom side of it. Listen, no one has to know you haven't sewn this all day or paid a fortune for it. Remember that. Tuck it in. Once again, fluff this over just like so. Come on the top side of it, find a hole, tuck it in. Then we're just going to fan it out, fluff it up, and we now have a lovely circle valance. Isn't that pretty? See how easy that is to do? Now, let's do something a little different. Let's have some fabric hanging down. Well, let's take this back out again and go back to our basic balloon. So we'll pull the fabric back through a little bit, just like so. Now, all we're going to do is simply pull the fabric around to the front, just like so. And we're just going to pull a little bit of the fabric through first, okay? And remember, what do? Fan it out and tuck it in. That's right. You all are learning fast now. Now, look at this. We have a lovely teardrop effect. Isn't that pretty? And you see how easy it was to make. Now, if you want something a little more elegant, say for the living room or the dining room, all you're going to do is simply extend this, pull it out a little bit more, and once again we fan it out, tuck the edges in, and we now have a lovely bishop sleeve. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that wonderful? See how easy that was? Now, what do we do with the edges of our fabric? Well, now, we could take some stitch witchery or some fabric glue and get a nice clean seam, just like so. Or if you're not so inclined, folks, you simply don't have the time, all you're going to do is simply take the edges, just like so, wad it up, throw it on the floor, and it's now what the designers call the latest puddle effect of 1993. Now, let's do something a little different here now. How about if we make a rosette for you? All you're going to do, we just go from the bishop sleeve and extend it one more step. We're going to act like we're tying a scarf, all right? So get the edges of it, just like so, and all you're going to do is flip it under a little bit, come around your balloon on the edge, just like so, find a hole, once again, tuck it in, and fluff it out. You see how pretty that is? Now what we're going to do is we're going to make lovely bows with window wonders. Watch how easy it is. All you do, simply fold your fabric in half one more time. We're going to go to the end loop because this is where we're going to have our bow. We need 1, 2, 3 holes for it, okay? So scrunch up your fabric once again, just like you do with a balloon, okay? Loop it through, just like so. Come in the middle, and you're just going to pull a small loop through, okay? Now we're going to bring another loop through here in the third hole, and we're going to make it as tall as this one over here. Now, what are our rules of thumb to follow? Fan it out and tuck it in. So here we go over here. Fan this out just like so. Isn't that pretty? You see how easy it is to do? You can do so many different kinds of designs. Remember, you're only limited by your own imagination. Now pull this out. Now if you want to stuff this, you can stuff this with tissue paper or recycled newspapers as well. Also remember to tuck your edges in, just like so. Now what I like to do is I like to come back, bring my fabric back and run it along the top side of it there. Let's see if I can show you that here. Just pull it like this. There we go, excuse me. Pull it just like that, and you now have a lovely bow. Isn't that cute? One of my favorites is what we call the swag. Now this one's really easy to do. Lay your window wonder down on the table or on the floor of the bed. Take one edge of your fabric. All you're going to do is simply bring it through the second to the end loop, just like so, and pull it through. We're going to do the same thing on the other side of the fabric. Now remember, you have to find your center for this as well. Once again, come in through here. Hello. There you go. Now, pull it kind of taut, just like so. Now you're going to find your edges once again. Tuck them in, of course. And pull this down, just like this, okay? Come down. The longer you want the swag, the more fabric you're going to pull down from the downside, wherever your downside is going to be, just like this. Now this is a nice fabric that you might want to use for the boys' room. A little more masculine than for the girls' room. Also remember, it's cotton. It's nice. Throw it in the washing machine. You don't have to worry about paying those expensive dry cleaning bills as well. Now, pull it over the top, just like so. Everybody with me? Okay, good. Following along nicely. All right, now pull this over, and all we're going to do is simply take the wrong side of the fabric towards our body, and then we're just going to flip it over, just like so. Just like that, have the right sides of the fabric showing. There you go. And you now have a lovely swag. Now this is a basic swag on this side. Isn't that great? Now we're going to do one of my favorites, which is a knot. All you're going to do, simply take the edge of your fabric from this end, come back in to the second to the end loop. So we're just going to stuff our fabric back in there, just like so. And all we're going to do is simply pull this back through again, just like so. Pull it around to the side. There you go. Now, you've got it over there, and all we're going to do is just come back around. We're going to tie it like we're tying a tie. Is that redundant? I think so, but that's okay. Pull it through, just like so. Come down. And you now have what they call a knot effect. Just fan it out a little bit, just like this. Get to the right side of the fabric, remember, okay? Fluff it out a little bit, and you now have a basic swag on one side, and you have a knot on the other side. They're both just as fun as the other. One of the nicest things about Window Wonders is the fact that you can use it this way or this way. We can make little flowers with it up on the top side, or we can make elongated balloons, which is really pretty. It's a decorator's delight. Let me show you how easy it is. First of all you're going to do, once again, is just take your fabric. Let's start over here at the end. And all I'm going to do is just simply pull it through just like that, okay? That easy. Remember, the bigger the loop, the bigger the poof. All right, let's do that again. Just come right down through here, just like so. Pull it through, just like this. Now let me show you how pretty this is. This is for the elongated balloon. All you're going to do, once again, what's our rule of thumb? Fan it out and tuck it in. That's exactly right. Find the edges of your fabric, tuck them in, and fan it out. And there you go. There's your elongated balloon. Let's do one more. Pull it in. Now, see how pretty that is? Is that easy enough for you? Now, if we turn it the other way around, all we're going to do is simply pull some of the fabric in. Okay? So we're just going to pull those loops in a little bit. All right? So just pull that in, just like this. And once again with this one. So we have little flowers up here, which is a lovely effect, like if you have balloons cascading down. That's really pretty. Remember, you know what a decorator is going to charge you to do this. In fact, one of my friends is a decorator, and she uses this all the time for her window treatments. Saves a lot of money. She saves her clients money. She's happy, and so are they. And there it is. Look how cute it is. Isn't that precious? You know what you pay a decorator for this? Save yourself some money. Isn't this lovely? I got this for next to nothing. It's remnant fabrics I got from the fabric store, and this is great for the holiday season. It adds that nice warm feel that you want everyone to have when you have your family over. It's nice, it doesn't cost much, it looks great. Why not, right? You can also put this on the fireplace. How about for the mirrors? How about over the vanity as well? There's countless numbers of ways that you can use this. Use your imagination. Remember, it's flexible as well, so you can do all different kinds of things with it. Also, don't forget all of the things that we did back here today. If you notice over here, we did the children's bedroom. That's really cute. It's a lot of fun. Remember, when it gets dirty, throw it in the washing machine. If the kids get tired of it, throw it on the bed. Make it work for you, okay? Save yourself some money. Also up here, as you'll notice, we did the bow. It's a geranium. It's really pretty in the kitchen. It makes for a lovely effect on your bow. If you want to do something like the two-tone effect, once again, that we did over here, remember, all you do is put two fabrics in there, one on the top, one on the bottom. Any color combination, because remember, you're the designer. It's strictly up to you. You're the one that lives there, so you should enjoy it. Also over here, we did this other one. That one was for the bathroom. It has a pretty effect. We did the pink, we did a swag, and we did a rosette up there as well. See, we did a little balloon, but we did pull enough fabric around to make it a rosette as well. Folks, you're going to have a lot of fun with this, and you're going to save yourself lots of money. Makes a lot of sense. That's right, dollars and cents, and just remember your two things. Tuck it in and fan it out. Folks, thank you for joining us today. Happy Window Wonders, and goodbye from Susie Homemaker.